Cheryl's pouting right now because she hates this place already. They got pedal boats here now. I guess Daddy and Pixie's gonna have to go exploring. Ready, Pix? Let's go explore. Okay, come on. You just have to make sure you find a spot where you're situated the right way, because ours, we had the sun all day long. So that's what I want to share with you guys. Hi guys, it's Todd with TWRV Adventures, and we're packing up. We're going to leave tomorrow. First time this season, March 1st, 2023. Going out for the first time this season, and I've made lots of unique upgrades to this RV at the end of last season and during the winter here, and I'm going to share some of them with you. Along our trip, we're going to test everything out. We got lithium batteries. We got a 3,000 watt inverter charger by Go Power installed. I also put two massive 400 watt each solar panels on the roof that will keep those lithium batteries charged. And we got the new Mofi router, cellular router system with 5G built into it up in our entertainment cabinet, along with, of course, we've got the rooftop antenna, and then I installed the ladder extendable pole antenna, omnidirectional. So we're going to see how all that works out this season, and we'll be leaving tomorrow morning. Stay tuned. All right, so first I want to show you our new Mofi cellular router that we put into last year. Actually, I did. That's in our cabinet here behind our TV in the bedroom area. That's the Mofi router, and that's a Mofi 5500-5GXE LTE. It's a business class router. It is picking up internet right here in the driveway, and it's supposed to give us faster internet speeds than the previous Mofi cell router that we had, the 4G one, over our first 2 years of travel, which has been great. We use the T-Mobile SIM card that I just have added to my regular smartphone account, and that's been working well. Also, I did install over this past weekend a new DVD, or a new camcorder system. It's got front and rear cameras and a touchscreen, LCD touchscreen built in, full color. And so I'm hoping to capture good street road videos that I can include in some of our RV adventure travels this season, better than before, with this newer camera capturing a nice wide angle view. And so I'm just going to quickly show you the power bay. This power bay was almost empty before, except for a tiny inverter. I think it was a 1200 watt inverter and nothing else. So let me get you in here and show you this. So here it is, guys. I got two 200 amp lithium batteries stacked here. Got the Go Power 3000 watt inverter. I got a solar charger by Rover Renogy. Got the battery management module right there, so the alternator can send charge back to our lithium batteries as well. I got a built-in cooling fan up here with the on-off switch. And then that fuse panel was already here. So I've got this, I also added a light to really give me light any time of night or day. And then in the bay right next to it, right here, we've got more battery. Bam. That's a 300 amp hour battery right there, lithium. And that's a smart battery. I can pull it up on my smartphone and see what any of those battery levels are right from my smartphone through Bluetooth, built right into the batteries. So, just a glimpse for now. This is all what we're testing out on this first run of the season. All right, now here we are on the roof and the two giant solar panels. And I see they're already dusty and dirty. So I'm gonna get up here with the hose and clean those off. Notice I used Eternabond tape along the brackets, as well as screws and some, what do you call it, self-leveling sealer. And used Eternabond along the wires, where the wires are routed. And they're routed right in there to that gland, and they go down right behind the driver's seat and the cabinets next to the driver's seat. And then that goes right down to the power compartment, which is right down there on the side in the first bay. And I installed a plastic gutter system here to kind of make it like more airstreamed, as you can see that. So the wind doesn't catch up underneath of it when we're going about 70 miles down the road, 70 miles an hour. I had to install a new air cover there. The other one, original one, cracked and busted up last season. And look at the view we got up here. So that's what I want to share with you guys on this first trip of the season in 2023, first week in March. And we'll test all this stuff out just to see if we chose the right products, if I actually installed them correctly, and just to give them a good review and give you some ideas of how I laid our system out, and how maybe give you ideas of how you want to do yours, or if you're kind of lost of where to even start. Just seeing some of this video footage and photos might give you a good idea of where to start and actually what accessories to add first. And then you can always build on layers, however complicated or advanced you want to get in the future. So stick around. Oh, one other thing. That's the aerial antenna that I've had up for the last 2.5 years. And there's the gland I have going in. I got actually the wires for the aerial antenna go straight down in the cabinet, our entertainment cabinet in the back bedroom area. And then I added a gland here where additional antenna cables come in, and Eternabond tape them here. And that's where we will mount our extended aerial antenna for 4G, 5G LTE in case we need to get up further in the air for a better signal than the built-in roof antenna. All right, this morning we're at Island Oaks in North Florida, near the Georgia line. We're getting close to the Georgia line as we're headed to Laura something Georgia State Park today. We're going to stay there for probably about a week. We'll see how it goes. We are looking for something with internet, a good site with internet, cellular internet, I should say. And I'll give you a panoramic view of this Island Oaks Park here. We were here one time last year as well. There's our campsite right there. They got pedal boats here now. beachfront. Just take the doggies out for a walk before we head to Georgia today. To get a new putt-putt golf course here, right off the beach. Nice playground over there. We got some pool tables in here.
Kids play area over there.
We got ping pong, hot tub, swimming pool. This place is only about maybe a year and a half old, but they've got a lot more put together since last year we were here. Tiki bar. Right, and today we're at Laura Walker, Georgia State Park, RV Park, and we found a nice spot in here and pre-booked it, so we're here for pretty close to, I think we extended it because we came here a little bit early, so I think we're here for about 6 nights, and we found these two pretty big, decent sized doggy parks. This is the big dog park. It's getting a little buggy out here tonight, and it's a small dog park, but look who's in here, Pixie. In the big one. She thinks she's a big doggy, but she has to be with us and her sister for sure. And they've got rental cabins and stuff all back in through that area there. And it's about 6:15 p.m. on Thursday evening, March 2nd. Okay, and then there's the campground area, and beyond the campground area, over in that area, there's a lake. And we haven't walked down to the lake yet. We got here a little bit earlier today. And the entrance is over here. And I believe there's a golf course on the other side of the entry road.
Oh no, I should have put it off on. Shit. I didn't even attacked.
Piggies, Pix, what are you doing? You like being on vacation?
He's exploring.
Look at this. You like being on vacation? And yes, she likes to explore. And Carly likes to play ball. So we stopped at this new, on the way here today, called, what is it? Hogs and Bones. It was pretty good. Their sides were real good. I had the baked beans and mac and cheese, and I got a half rack of ribs with their, I think it was
Run around.
Hog's hot sauce. Very good. First time I saw a barbecue joint, that name, so I had to check it out. So as we go back around the loop here, I'll be able to show you the water probably, and then our campsite. But the campsite we're at, we booked one night early tonight, and then for the rest of 5 days we'll be in a site right next to it, and I'll point that out. But so far it's been pretty nice. There are a lot of bugs out here in the evening though, I'm seeing and feeling.
Run back. Let us run.
She's a good ball player.
He loves it.
All right, we got done playing ball, and here's some of the lakeside campground spots. And there's the interior, and then the dog park was right back over there. Maybe a good night for a campfire, I don't know yet. We do have some wood. Depends on the bug situation, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe the campfire will help keep the bugs away. But like I said, we got quite a few nights remaining. Looks like a pretty big lake here. All right, so that's the spot we're gonna have from tomorrow on. There's our RV right up behind the white truck there. So we're in the spot right next to it just for this night. And then we'll have a little bit of a view, lake view from right here. And these are the exterior ring sites of the campground right here. And there's our rig right there. All right, we moved to our next spot, and first thing I did, we had like one little dot of cellular signal from inside the coach on our cell phones. So I hooked up, not only we got this as a secondary antenna now, the rooftop cellular antenna, and then I hooked up the post antenna here, cellular antenna. Now I locked on the best bands on our Mofi 5500 router, and we're getting, last speed test I did, we're getting 44 megabytes per second, up from 1 to 2 megabytes per second. So that was an awesome upgrade, these antennas, these two antennas. I highly recommend those for cellular. And like the last state park we were at in North Florida, Swanee River State Park, there was like pretty much no dots on our cell phone for signal. So when you get to that point where you've got no trace of a cell phone signal at all in your spot, in your campground, don't even waste your time installing extra rooftop antennas at that point. Just you're gonna have to do without internet connection during your stay, or do like we do or did and end the stay early and move on to the next better campsite or campground. Anyways, we'll check out our power situation later too with our lithium batteries, and I'll go over a few things I found out about those, and those are doing very well. So let me give you a follow-up on our solar and lithium battery. That's been doing great. Now, before we were getting on our lithium batteries, they would start out in the trip around 13.1 volts on the gauge inside on the wall, and then by the time we'd get to the campground on our trips, they would be down into the mid 12s, like 12.4, 12.5, and then by the second day, even when plugged in, it seemed like they would not charge properly, and they were less than a year old on the second batch that we ordered, and they would be down into like 11.3, 11.2, and soon after into like 10.0, 8 volts, and pretty much those are dead at that point. On the lithium now, our new setup, let me get this unlocked, they have hardly ever reached below the 80% mark. And I'm going to turn this light on I installed up here. These are 200 amp hours each, 200 amps each, lithium batteries with the 3000 watt power inverter charger now, and the solar controller right here. It's a little warm in here, but it's okay. I do have a fan controlled by a temperature sensor up here that turns on the fan at 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and we got an air intake duct here, which I made out of a mesh and cover, like for a dryer vent, and everything's been working great. Now these, the lowest I've seen them on this trip all week long have been about 89%. That's the lowest they've gotten. So, and they're always at over 14 volts. So it's been working great for us, and I highly recommend these. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a screen capture, because these have a built-in battery app monitoring system, so you can look at them on your smartphone. Also, just to show you, I got another 300 amp battery hooked up here. The cables come right from that power box over there into here, so it's a total of 700 amps. Lithium battery, 700 amp hour. Now I'm going to show you the app here. All of these have the built-in app. All right, here's the app monitoring, and that app was called My BMS, and that app works with the batteries that I got. I'll leave a link below to the batteries that I got here in my setup, and if I press that app, it'll open up. It'll search for all 3 of my batteries in place in the RV, and there they are. There's 2 200 amps and 1 300 amp, totaling 700 amp hours in the RV. So I'm going to go ahead and select each one of these one by one and turn the Bluetooth on. There we go. And they're all on. Now at the bottom, to the right of Bluetooth, you see control panel. Go ahead and select control panel, and it's all in parallel circuit. And here we go. Here's all 3 batteries. They're all at 99%. Wow. I mean, these have been doing fantastic, along with the solar panel and also pedestal charging. Everything's charged up. They just always stay close to 100%. Whereas the lead acid batteries we've been traveling on the last 2.5 years have just been a pain in the butt. These things, every time I look, they're over 14 volts. Right here it says all those are showing 14.1 volts, and every time I look at the gauge, it's 14.1 volts. So if you go at the bottom again, you can go over to cell voltage, select that option right there, and that will show you all the cells individually in each of those batteries, each of those 3 batteries. So if you're having some issues with charging up total to 100% on one of the batteries, you can check in here and see if maybe one of the cells has gone bad or something. So I like that. You can kind of like really dive down and dig down into each battery to see any issues or where the issue's been caused. And so I like that. So go back to control panel. Once again, here's all the stats, and I love that I purchased these batteries that have this built-in app. You can buy these batteries as well without the built-in app if you have another monitoring system that you prefer, but I went ahead and spent a few extra bucks and got them with the battery app built in.
Daddy, just in time.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Get out. Look at his get up.
What do you mean?
You look like a true camper.
I'm like a park ranger here.
They're all twisted right there. Can you make Buggers go around?
Buggers, come over here. Over here.
Thank you.
There. Now you're not
That's
twisted.
LPP's gotta
Now you're twisted around the grill too. peepees. You gotta come. You gotta come over here. You gotta come over here, peepees. Okay, there. There you go. What are you doing out here? What are you doing? Oh, it's pretty windy out here today. We've got parked in our new spot here. And as you can see, there's the lake over there, so we got more of a view. And yeah, I'm in my park ranger outfit right now. Can't put our awning out yet. It's supposed to be windy until about 6 p.m. this afternoon. And then we're going to cook out some steaks and baked potatoes and probably have a fire tonight. One thing I know is the wind factor is taking care of those bugs. No bugs today, not with this wind. We're going to take a long walk around to the park area, parking lot. There's another kind of like little park setting. Check that out for the doggies today. All right, so the doggies are out here exploring. We found a new area, Laura Walker State Park on the lake. This is in Georgia. This is a whole nother area. See, this is like the visitors park area. Really big. Picnic areas, the camping area, and the check-in is over there, and our camping area is over beyond those woods there. So, really big park. Lots of area to explore. If you want to come out in an RV or something for a weekend or a week and go camping and exploring, you can even rent, I think, kayaks and boats. We'll go down there in a little bit and check it out. And nobody's here. I mean, look at the parking lot here. No traffic hardly at all. Just a few people over there. It's like we got this whole park to ourselves. First week in March. I mean, there's some RVers over in the camping area, but I mean, the rest of the park, nobody's using. All the better for us. All right. Carly's gonna play ball out here since nobody's out here. We don't have to be in a dog park for this. At least that's what Cheryl thinks. Cheryl likes to break all the rules. All doggies on a 6-foot leash at all times. Cheryl likes to test authority. And sometimes I just go along with it. Okay, we've got a nature trail. It's pretty cozy back here. Nice little trail. Lined with all these pine needles. Doggies are liking it.
Mm-hmm. And it's shady.
Yeah, nice and shady back here. The park is over there. That's where our campground site is, way back there. And we just adventured over here and we saw a sign that said nature trail. So we're checking it out. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Still on the trail. It's got markers all along, posted on the tree trunk. So we know we're going the right way. All the way down there. There's a path there, and then there's also an arrow up here. So I guess we're gonna follow the arrows. Doggies are loving it. Now a neighbor camper said there's a trail over there they went to the other day, somewhere across from the park. So I thought this trail maybe led to it, but no, it looks like it still stays on this side of the road and goes back down this way here. Boundary. Okay. So we're gonna go down here a little ways. See, there's some arrows up there too. You can go that way back to the campground, or that way continue on the trails. Why are you going out there?
Oh, because I thought I'd walk back to the campground
You want to go on this trail?
It's outside of the state park.
Okay. All right, guess we aren't going down there.
But I don't know where it's going to take us.
Okay.
It's still marked.
Yeah, it's a marked trail.
Okay, well, we gotta keep going.
We'll go down here just a little ways more. Right, Pix? Oh, we got another little post up here. Let's see what it says. Blue jay. Big blue jay birds around here. Haven't seen any yet today. Now we're in the thick of the woods in Georgia. I'm coming. You waiting on me? Got another marker.
What's your step?
Well, at least it is cooler back here.
Much.
Lots of shade.
Even bats.
Oh no, there's bats back here. We might have to reconsider how far we go down this trail now.
Oh, we gotta come out the other end now.
Oh no, now I think we might seriously turn around. Should we go back or keep moving forward? Go a little ways more. There's got to be an exit to this trail, I would think. Come on,
Dogs on the side because I don't know snakes.
come on, doggies.
Come on.
There's snakes back here.
It's like you're on Survivor, honey. You fit right in.
Yeah.
You're hot.
Look out for snakes. Here we are. The trail has led us out to this boardwalk. Came from the trail that way. And it's crossing over the lake. But we came from, I don't know, maybe way down around that bend where the two white markers are in the water. So we got a ways back to get back to camp. So we'll probably just go up here, check out this little boardwalk house, and make our way back. I know the doggies got to be getting tired.
Oh, yeah, they are.
All right, guys. So we hit the end of the trail right there at that little boathouse on this little boardwalk here, and I can see through the woods down there the campsites down there. So we got to take this trail all the way back to where we came from. The doggies are huffing and puffing now, and even me and Cheryl could use a fresh, cold beverage. So we're headed back to camp. See you back there. Here you can see what I mean with the sun. See, all day it's like up over this way, comes down. Now it's getting a little bit better, kind of behind our rig, and then we'll be able to sit out here this evening. And another issue we've been having on this day is it's been very buggy and gnatty. Gnats just try to dive into your eyeballs, into your eardrums, and we found out if we do light a fire, that fire and smoke reduces those bugs around your campsite. So we'll probably do that again tonight. We're out at the rig. I just relocated our cellular antenna to the other side of the ladder, so it's more out on the corner here, so I can take a glance before we leave. Every time we leave a campground site or whatever, I can see quickly is that up or down. And I also made it so it can be permanently attached to the ladder. I can just detach it and then unscrew the different sleeves and lower it, and then just remount it back up there. And I can drive down the road with just that antenna portion, maybe 6 to 10 inches above the roof line, and then we'll still get a cellular antenna from that, or cellular signal from that antenna while we're driving down the road. Might be better than the roof antenna, but I do have the roof antenna set up as a secondary antenna on the Mofi module anyway, router. We got a campfire going here. View of the lake, slight view of the lake. The doggies are out here. Carly, Dixie. And we're hoping some of the fire and smoke can rid us from some of these gnats and bugs out here. So this is our second night in this spot. Alright, so here's one ritual we got to do when RVing with our doggies. Let's come out at night, take them out for potty breaks.
Pixie's got a pine cone.
Yeah, Pixie found a pine cone. No, don't eat the pine cones. They're not good. They're not good to eat.
They're almost
Silly.
the same size as she is.
Yeah, they're big. So it's quiet out here tonight. Most people are in bed. I think it's around 10 p.m.
10:30.
10:30. We got our under lights on and our porch light. We'll be turning them off soon, shortly after we go back in for the night. Come on, Pix. This way. Alright, we're out for another walk. Going to the doggy park. So Carly can play some ball. This is our last day here. Last day at Laura Walker State Park.
Daddy pulled her around the tree.
And let me lock up here. So we're gonna head out tomorrow morning to the Palms, and that's in Florida, about halfway. It's around Gainesville, Florida, about halfway back to our home base in Odessa, on our way back home. So this trip, which was, you know, kind of like a test trip for the season with all our new power supply stuff in, our solar power and our batteries and 3,000 watt inverter charger. Everything is working great with that, and it gave me some ideas to do, maybe upgrading the wiring so that we can even run an AC off of the lithium batteries and solar if we wanted to in the future. But that's a whole nother video. So like I said, everything's been doing great, and we're gonna have one more evening of playing ball and going exploring with the doggies here. We'll be off tomorrow, and I'll join you guys again tomorrow. All right, here we are. This is the Palms Sante Fe RV Park. There's the front entrance right there. We just got in, ate some lunch and dinner, and we're gonna go dump this trash. Here, honey, can you hold this? Let me lock it up. Cheryl's pouting right now because she hates this place already because it doesn't have a doggy park. No doggy park, then Cheryl will disapprove. So that's what I'm faced with, an attitude here today. Last day of vacation, and we're gonna go ahead and find a dumpster. Let's see. See a dumpster?
No.
Oh, I think it's over here, behind the tennis court there. They do have a pool and a lot of traffic. A lot of visitors here tonight. And a bathhouse back there, but we'll go back there in a minute and see a little bit more. In case you want to look it up. The Palms, Sante Fe Palms RV Resort. And they do have a lot of palms here. So there's our spot, right near the entrance, since we're only going to stay overnight. We found the doggy station right here, just in case your doggy might poop on their asphalt, because I don't see any sign of a doggy park yet. Carly found a nice little spot.
Only spot she has.
I know. We doing pics? Oh, you're taking a pee-pee break too? Okay. All right. All done? Oh, there's a little bit of grass over here. It is right up next to this road here, so there's some traffic. All right, this is headed to the back. And like I see, it is pretty packed in here. Surprised. I mean, they got a swimming pool, but not much more. Oh yeah, pickleball court. No doggy park. It's a brand new facility.
No fire pits.
No fire pits, no picnic tables, no shade. Yet they are getting a premium for a night stay. And all these people are going for it, including us. All right, we're walking around this dry lake here in the back of the campground here. And looks like there might be some paths up there. We're gonna check it out. We see somebody with a couple dogs up over there. Maybe it's just kind of like a path around these dry lakes here, dry ponds. Our rig is right up over there. To the left, the back of it. Yeah, it looks like we can walk around here.
Don't go in there.
Here's some night footage. All the RVs lit up at night. TV outside on their RV. And they got lots of street lights. Hi there. This way. It's lit up really nice here. All the RVs are really nice looking here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that RV right there. Sweet.
Get that tree.
Really nice RVs. We've got the tree lit up there.
There's a tree like that.
Look at that Tiffin. The Tiffin logo even is lit up the top. Wow. There's a lot of money in this park right here. Including all the visitors.
I like to go back down that aisle again.
I don't know if I pointed it out earlier, but there's the pool area right there. And our RV is right over here to the right. Right behind that palm tree there. There's our rig right there. Well, that about wraps it up for us for the first shakedown of the season with all our new components on our RV. Guys, I thank you for joining us on another episode of TW RV Adventures, and maybe I can see you sometime sooner on TW Home Show. Make sure to check out that channel as well. And guys, I'll see you on the next one.
The next morning when the sun goes out, it might be